Hello, I would love to introduce you to the grammar and writing curriculum. Just like it says in its name, it is grammar and writing. I will apologize right up front because these are the teacher's guides, so they are not consumable. However, the actual lesson book for both grammar and writing are consumable, and it is the end of April. So I don't have a lot to show you. It's pretty slim pickings. However, I can introduce you to grammar and writing. Also, if you're going to look this up on Rainbow Resource or Amazon, I type in Saxon, S-A-X-O-N, Saxon grammar and writing. It used to be labeled as that. It's no longer labeled as that, but you'll come up with it. So there are different amounts of lessons for each grade. I have a student in 4th grade and a student in 6th grade using it. So Saxon introduces the concept of interleaving. Sorry, I use my hands a lot when I speak. Interleaving their information. So here's lesson 103. It's adverb usage. You begin, it says dictation or journal entry. Again, slim pickings. I created a little composition book, so dictation and vocabulary. This one's journal. It comes with journal entries. It asks little questions, and it also says at the beginning, for my 4th grader, it says, write 3 sentences for each of these. So he does a little daily journal. Sometimes he's like, hey, I'm going to make a pie chart because taking the easy way out, but I have to remind him a lot, 3 sentences. There's also a dictation. And we have finished the dictation, so I apologize again because we don't have it. But what that means is he was given something to copy. So he had to copy a short paragraph once a week. That was pretty awesome because one of my biggest pet peeves is when something is written out right in front of you and you misspell or you forget punctuation or capitalization. I hate that. So it tells you to do your dictation or your journal entry, and then it gives you vocabulary. So what I also did was with his dictation in his composition book, I had him write out each day's vocabulary. So he has a log of that. So you get through that each day, and then you are introduced to this concept. So adverb usage, it goes on. It's very clean. This is just so straightforward and clean and concise. I love it. It goes on. It gives you problems. It gives you solutions, examples, tells you exactly if there are any exceptions to the rule, and then it gives you a practice. So this practice here, A through F, all has to do with the concept that you just learned. However, when you get to the review set down here, the review set, if you look under the question number of each one, you'll see these numbers in parentheses. What that refers to is lesson 94, lesson 97, lesson 36, lessons 80 and 88. Unless that's 60, I'm not wearing glasses. Saxon curriculum uses interleaving curriculum. So you learn this concept, you practice it, but it's not just a blocked practice where all you're doing is putting this concept to work. No, you practiced it, and now for your whole review set from 1 to usually 30, there are usually 30 problems, you are reviewing everything that you have already learned. You're putting into work over and over again. So I love it. And with the writing, again, I'm so sorry. I do not have it. It's consumable, but I would love to talk about it with you. You are given like essay packets. So it talks to you about how to write a persuasive essay, how to write an informative essay, how to write an argumentative essay, and it talks you through them. Also, in this book, it tells you exactly when to do one of the writing lessons. So that works out really well. So overall, this is extremely concise. It's beautifully written out. I feel like it doesn't waste your time, and it's not all colorful and flashy. It doesn't try to get your attention. It just helps you along. So again, if you would like to discuss this, I'm here. I am not the most clever gal, and I might do school differently than you. Grammar. Do you like my grammar mistake? But this is wonderful, and it's easy to use, and